Jack was just like any other guy in his mid-20s. He had a decent job, a small apartment, and a circle of friends he hung out with on weekends. But deep down, Jack felt something was missing. He couldn't quite put his finger on it, but he knew he wanted more out of life. One day, while scrolling through social media, Jack stumbled upon a video that would change his life forever. The video talked about a simple yet powerful concept: treating everyone you meet with genuine kindness and respect, regardless of their status or what they could do for you. Intrigued, Jack decided to give it a try. He made a commitment to himself that for the next 30 days, he would go out of his way to be kind to everyone he encountered. Little did he know, this small decision would set off a chain reaction that would transform his entire world. On the first day of his experiment, Jack started with something simple. As he walked into his office building, he held the door open for a woman struggling with a stack of files. She looked up, surprised, and gave him a warm smile. "Thank you so much," she said. "You have no idea how much I needed that today." Encouraged by this positive interaction, Jack continued his mission throughout the day. He complimented his coworker on her new haircut, offered to help a stressed-out intern with his project, and even bought coffee for the grumpy IT guy who always seemed to be in a bad mood. As the days went by, Jack noticed something strange happening. People started treating him differently. His coworkers began inviting him to lunch more often. His boss praised his positive attitude in a team meeting. Even the barista at his local coffee shop started remembering his name and order. But it wasn't just at work where Jack saw changes. He found himself striking up conversations with strangers on the bus, helping elderly neighbors with their groceries, and volunteering at a local animal shelter on weekends. With each act of kindness, Jack felt a warmth growing inside him, a sense of purpose and connection he had never experienced before. One particularly memorable moment came about 2 weeks into his experiment. Jack was walking home from work when he saw a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk. Instead of averting his eyes and walking past like he usually would, Jack stopped and asked the man if he was hungry. The man, whose name was Tom, nodded hesitantly. Without hesitation, Jack walked into a nearby deli and bought 2 sandwiches. He sat down next to Tom and they ate together, talking about life, dreams, and the twists and turns that had brought them to this moment. As Jack got up to leave, Tom grabbed his hand and said with tears in his eyes, "Thank you for seeing me, not just for the food, but for treating me like a human being." That interaction stuck with Jack for days. He realized that his small acts of kindness weren't just changing how others treated him. They were changing how he saw himself and the world around him. As the 30-day experiment came to an end, Jack knew he could never go back to his old ways. The kindness he had shown others had become a part of who he was. He felt more confident, more connected, and more alive than ever before. Word of Jack's transformation spread. His friends noticed the change in him and started asking what his secret was. His colleagues at work began emulating his positive attitude. Even his family remarked on how much happier and more engaged he seemed during their weekly video calls. One day, about 6 months after he had started his kindness experiment, Jack received an unexpected email. It was from the CEO of his company, inviting him to lunch. Nervous but excited, Jack accepted the invitation. During their lunch, the CEO explained that he had been hearing incredible things about Jack from various departments. It praised Jack's positive influence on company culture and his ability to bring out the best in those around him. To Jack's amazement, the CEO offered him a promotion to lead a new team focused on improving employee engagement and satisfaction. Jack was stunned. He had never imagined that his simple decision to be kinder could lead to such incredible opportunities. As he walked back to his desk that afternoon, he couldn't help but smile at how far he had come. But the changes in Jack's life weren't limited to his career. He found himself forming deeper, more meaningful relationships with friends and family. He started dating a wonderful woman he met while volunteering at the animal shelter. And perhaps most importantly, he woke up each day with a sense of purpose and excitement for what lay ahead. Looking back, Jack realized that his 30-day experiment had turned into a lifelong commitment. The simple act of treating everyone with kindness and respect had not only changed how others treated him, but had fundamentally altered his perspective on life. As Jack's story spread, others were inspired to follow in his footsteps. Friends, colleagues, and even strangers on social media began their own kindness experiments. Jack found himself being invited to speak at local schools and community events, sharing his experience and encouraging others to embrace kindness in their own lives. One evening, as Jack was walking home from one of these speaking engagements, he passed by the spot where he had shared a sandwich with Tom, the homeless man, all those months ago. To his surprise, Tom was there again, but this time he wasn't alone. He was surrounded by a group of people, all engaged in animated conversation. As Jack approached, Tom's face lit up with recognition. "Jack," "Hey, Doubt. I've been hoping I'd see you again. I wanted to thank you. That day you sat with me, it changed everything." Tom went on to explain that Jack's kindness had given him the courage to seek help. He had entered a rehabilitation program, reconnected with his family, and was now volunteering at a homeless shelter, paying forward the kindness that had been shown to him. As Jack listened to Tom's story, he felt a wave of emotion wash over him. He realized that his small act of kindness had set off a ripple effect, touching lives in ways he could never have imagined. That night, as Jack lay in bed reflecting on his journey, he thought about how different his life had been just a year ago. He had gone from feeling lost and unfulfilled to living a life rich with purpose, connection, and joy. And it had all started with a simple decision to be kind. Jack's story serves as a powerful reminder of the transformative power of kindness. It shows us that by treating others with genuine respect and compassion, we not only change how they see us, but how we see ourselves and the world around us. So, the next time you're feeling stuck or unfulfilled, remember Jack's story. Try treating everyone you meet with kindness and respect, regardless of who they are or what they can do for you. Do it consistently, do it genuinely, and watch how it changes, not just how others treat you, but how you view yourself and the world around you. Because in the end, the kindness we show to others is not just a gift to them. It is a gift to ourselves. It has the power to transform our lives, open up new opportunities, and create a ripple effect of positivity that can change the world, one small act at a time. So why not start today? Be like Jack, commit to kindness, and watch how it changes everything.